got here, then the beavers started malfunctioning. So I'll bring in Mr. Shaibu just to give us a sense and help us understand what his people, what he also has been going through. He has not voted yet, and this is about 12:38. So, sir, what have you been going through since morning, and what's the situation like?
As somebody that have gone through torture and intimidation and harassment from a Godwin Obaseki, you should expect...
Sorry, sir, no name calling, no name calling. I just wanted to stick with the issues, and let's just get this across.
Somebody that have gone through torture and intimidation and is still standing, you should know that by now I'm so experienced to the extent that no pressure, intimidation, or something close can affect me. Look I'm happy that our people are actually aware now. Consciousness is high. Since morning, I think only 2 or 3 persons voted before the beavers developed fault. And they took it, they came back, and they left again. They came back, it was not working, they left. And the people were like, what is happening? I spoke to them, I said, calm down. This technology at times can have issues. And we waited. We waited patiently to the extent that I had to get this canopy and chairs for them to sit and wait. And why I was confident is that all other units, there's no problem. So that means it could be technology error, which is expected. And they came just now to tell us it's working. And you can see, everybody is still intact. So I'm happy that somehow I was thinking sabotage, but with what is happening now, that small thought of sabotage is gone. But we are pleaded with INEC, in line with their rules also, that they should check the time that we are starting, and they should also add that time for us to be able to vote. Because for all of us have to vote. We are here, so we must all vote. And for us to patiently wait shows that we want to actually vote and want to exercise our right to vote.
So you believe this is not a sabotage? Do you still have confidence in the electoral umpire?
Yes, with what has happened now, I don't think the small iota of doubt that I had is enriched completely. And I pray that as we start, it does not malfunction again. I pray it doesn't malfunction again. So I'm confident and I'm hopeful that with this consistent technological advancement, we will get there one day to the extent that you don't even need to come to polling unit to vote. You can vote from the comfort of your home, and even diaspora can vote. So technology is one thing I will continue to support and appreciate.
All right, I think my final question for you is, talk to us about what you've heard so far from the other local governments. I know that you have ears on ground to ensure that the election is peaceful, credible, fair for your candidate, even for the opposition also. But talk to us, what have you been hearing? What's your assessment of this election so far?
Yes, one thing I've heard is that it's calm and peaceful. I've heard that. Those small pockets, but not as widespread that we thought would happen because of the kind of news that we've been hearing about violence, burning Nigeria, burning Edo State, and we are thankful that here in Jetu, it's peaceful, it's calm, and even the weather is very, very calm. So maybe the weather also influenced the serenity that we have had here. You can see the people. Look at the crowd waiting till about 12:30 to wait for the beavers, and nobody is going home. It shows the consciousness of our people is now high, and I think it's good for democracy, because democracy is about the people. Democracy is about the people choosing their leaders, and when the leaders do well, they give them any time they want. If they don't do well, they still have the chance to use their voters' card to vote them out. So I am confident that we'll continue to support democracy, and democracy is one government, no matter how, it's still the best form of government. And I can tell you that what I've seen here today, the level of patience that I've seen here today, all of us leaders, we have to sit up because the people are now conscious of their rights.
Thank you so much, sir. Precious, you just heard it. So if you take a look at what he's trying to say,